Irrational shit that pisses you off about your players. Running a custom system with friends. Give player a magic item. Plan on revealing that the gun contains the spirit of a powerful creature that can either be an ally or a nuisance, depending on how he interacts with it. That sounds pretty cool.
It does, but then I think about Guardbros whenever he made them waifu talking guns.
I think of Jonathan with that fucking spear thing. Or sword.
Oh, yeah, the cursed sword.
Yeah.
Yeah, he chopped his own head off.
Yeah.
Pretty cool cursed sword, though. I liked it.
Give it to him several weeks ago. He still doesn't use it. Even when they're fighting against an enemy that's mopping the floor with him. Only one because I started rolling shit, and one character managed to kill the leader while their companions fled. Ask him outside of game why he didn't use his magic item. He says, verbatim, "It's magic, which means I should never use it." Holy fuck, I wanted to throw a chair through a window. I've been waiting to drop this bomb on him for weeks and he still doesn't use it.
No, that means he knows you too well.
Yeah, he knows
you too well. Like. He knows that you're up to no good. Obviously, you're up to no good. You clearly wanted to use it. It's like, I'm just
sounds like a you problem, Mr. DM.
Yeah.
I mean, I shouldn't be mad about this, but it's pretty frustrating when you drop a plot hook in someone's lap and they decide to ignore it for stupid reasons.
I don't know. I don't know if
it's stupid reasons or not.
I've come across many a cursed item. I do find cursed items to be some of the most fun things to ever come across. But don't fuck with cursed shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it out here. The guy's probably like, I'd rather just hold on to this for the meantime.
Hold on to this, yeah.
Maybe we can find someone who can identify
or take it off and give it to another player.
Oh, that's an idea. Or the gun creates its own consciousness, kind of like, you know,
let's say he goes to pull out his sword,
and
actually in his hand is his gun.
Yeah.
But anytime he goes for his other weapons, the gun just keeps appearing in his hand.
Yeah, I like that. You could do a lot with that, actually.
Like, you're the DM.
You're the DM. I know it is kind of bullshit forcing it into you, but if you really want something to happen, and it is a plot hook, fucking go for it. You fuck you, Neckbeardia, you fucking real Luton.
So normally I don't harp on my players about keeping alignment. I just care that they stay consistent with their characters. Parties being chased by some hunters with hounds. Ranger character who has been super animal friendly and tree hugger turns to the druid. Ranger: summon some animals quickly. Druid: why? Ranger: I'll gut the animal and spread the blood around and it will throw off the bloodhounds. Me: dude, that's super fucked up. Druid: yeah, that's not gonna happen. And wouldn't your guy be against hurting animals? Ranger: I'm just playing my character.
No, I just don't. I think that's very much character breaking.
Yeah, and number one, a druid's not gonna.
Okay, the way I view it is, are summoned animals actually animals though? Because a lot of time I don't really consider them. Like, I know they are technically actually animals, but they're just. I
still couldn't hurt them though.
I still wouldn't want to. No. I'm not gutting an animal.
Give me a person, I'll gut a person.
Yeah, that's so weird. For me personally,
give me a person, I'll gut a person.
I really do suffer from this. I only really feel bad for like children and animals, and that's about it. Just because I feel like they're completely helpless to their surroundings on what happens to them.
I have a player that makes knowledge checks as if it were a means of gaining XP. There's only so many times I can reveal world details based on these rules. There's one player who serves as a voice of reason in the party. Out of game, one of the LOL random players confesses to me, the DM, that player is a cold stick in the mud. My rage grows by the day. Several will roll dice, then declare what kind of check, while I'm describing shit, or having NPCs talk.
There's so much there. Yeah, I just feel bad for you, man.
I don't even want to decipher it.
I'm not even going to get
because I know fine rightly after reading that everybody else watching just went, I
mean, there's only so much you can do with checks a lot of the time. I feel like if it's something your character should already know, you don't need to roll it.
No.
But if it's something that you know out of game, that maybe you might have heard of it, maybe, or you might have some vague inkling of it in character, then roll away, work away. Yeah, you're just fucked, mate. I'm sorry, next post.
I have a Yonti character in my group that was cursed by another Yonti to become more and more snake-like over time, and is actively trying to hide this fact from people in the world, to avoid being murdered. She's actually role-playing this very well, and not, I'm a snake so I want to edgelord the fuck out of everything. One of my players thinks it's funny to tell random NPCs in towns and whatnot that she's in fact a Yonti, and every time I have to bail them out of 100% screwing over the other.
No, you can't.
What in the fuck? Why would you do that?
Look.
This has happened like 5 times now. Worst of all, I can't really screw over that one player for doing this, because revealing this would actually be considered a good thing.
I mean,
if it's a good thing or not.
You know what this is? This is more a matter of PvP.
Uh-huh.
This is a matter of...
It is.
It's like, I know PvP is very hard to handle, but if this person seems to be... You know, the thing is, if they're... What way are they saying it? Are they saying it in a joking manner, or are they being like... No, I'm telling you.
Running up the guards and be like, oh, see that one over there? She's a fucking Yonti.
But, you know, the thing is, you're travelling with them, so why are you travelling with a Yonti?
Yeah.
Most definitely evil snake people.
Yeah. So
across
you
the
must
board.
be one too.
What are you up to? Are you part
You're
of some
the
cult?
DM, turn it round on them.
Yeah, it turns out, oh no, you're travelling with them? Yeah, no, you're definitely going with them.
When 2 people at my table are in an IRL relationship, but they're both borderline that guy and that girl with drinking problems in real fucking life.
Oh, it's us.
Hello. And so when they invariably get together in the game, I just set the campaign setting notes on the floor and pray for the next 3 hours to go by quickly.
I could imagine. I don't know. I just don't find relationships in role-playing games is just not something I find any interest in.
Yeah,
it's not
same.
something that
Even whenever we play together, we don't
have any
seek
interest.
it out.
No, I don't have any interest in it at all. Mostly because
fair enough. In game, I will probably.
You're horrible to me.
Yeah.
You are fucking horrible.
I will probably pick on James a wee bit more than the other players, but only because I'm in the same room as him at the time, so I want to see his reaction.
Yeah, you're pretty fucking mean to me.
Yeah.
What was the last time you had that fucking hammer and we were all trying to go about and you kept knocking us all out.
It was a small, narrow hallway.
And you kept fucking knocking everyone out with like this thundercrap shit.
It fucking worked though.
Like it did, be honest with you, but still. It was like a fucking 18 constituency. Fucking bullshit. And everyone's like, yeah, you're gonna do that or you're gonna get knocked out for 10 seconds. So yeah, that's like 3 turns by the way, guys. Nice.
I have one player who consistently tries to turn every game he's in, regardless of tone, into an army sim in which the other PCs are just special characters that can be sent to head particular divisions of his legions, that he can physically update on precisely how to handle every situation via out-of-character orders and metagaming.
I mean, like, if you're interested in something like that, maybe check out the Veil Riders.
Yeah.
I was talking to Guardbros, actually. I said to him he needs to set up a dedicated server for test play, and he does need people to test play. I said to him to set something up, but he hasn't as of yet. If you're interested, check the links down below. We have a looking for group system. I'll say to Guardbros to put the rules in, and if you're interested in giving the game a go, you know, you can get it for free now to test play it before it's like, you know, costs you any money. So
yeah.
Go ahead, check it out.
He's prone to over-equipping and insists that every party member should have an entourage of men-at-arms, a week's rations, at least 2 horses, a full set of fitted plate armour, 4 magical weapons, and a pony keg of healing potions to investigate a simple goblin warren.
I mean, like, it's a bit much, but he likes to... Like,
why do you need 2 horses?
To lug everything, he needs all the supplies.
This isn't just in fantasy games either. He wants every Shadowrunner to have a full rig of expendable bodyguards at all times, including the Infiltrator, mil-spec body armour to meet with the Johnson, and 3 spirits and 3 drones keeping watch over them at all time. He's thoroughly convinced that he's just helping the party and that his paranoia is going to be justified any day now. Okay, Twitch, calm down.
This is Twitch from the old
Twitch.
But look, honestly, see when a girl comes to it, is anything hard. Like, if I actually was, like, if it was me in any form of, like, setting, I'd be paranoid as fuck.
Yes.
I would be the most paranoid schizo ever to roam the earth.
You already talk to yourself, you'll be walking about with your fucking little wizard hat on, be like...
The fucking government, the IRS is going to break in, the fucking ATF...
Turn the freaking frogs gate!
The ATF is going to come after us. We're not Americans, so thankful for that, but...
I would actually throw enough enemies at him to combat his gross over-preparation, But there's nothing more infuriatingly smug than a hypochondriac who actually has a fever, even if it's only by 1 degree.
Honestly, throw it at him.
Yeah.
Throw it at him.
But no, he is right though.
But the guy wants it. Why not?
Yeah, but that'll make him so super smug, and he'll constantly be going on about, oh, you know.
Well, okay. The only alternative is don't give them, like, you know, weaken it down. Don't give them enough gear. Don't like. Okay, there isn't enough to hire all these mercenaries. You don't have the money.
Yeah.
Just reduce the money supply in the game.
Yeah.
Or something, or work some way around it. I don't know. Maybe the guy just wants big fights.
And why are you letting him metagame?
Yeah.
And why are you letting him do that?
I mean,
you're
like,
the DM boy. Come on. Hey guys, do you like models in your tabletop role-playing games? 'Cause we do too. Do you like having big bitty waifus on your table? 'Cause we do too. We got human biddies, we got lizard biddies, we got orc biddies, oni biddies, cat bussies. We've got everything you want at neckbeardia.co.uk.
Check the links down below, it helps us out a lot.
Sorry for interrupting the video, let's get on with the story. One campaign, one of my players kept getting into bar fights. Bad ones. Every time the party went out for dinner. They ended up paying a lot of money in damages and bail, and then bitched that they didn't have money for gear and supplies. I offered the solution of not getting into fights every time they got out, which the guy said was a good idea. Then got into a fight anyway. So the next time it happened, they encountered Big Zach. Zach was a big guy, 6'8", and over 300 pounds, and he warned the poor fellow to fuck off 3 times, because what he didn't know was that while Zach looked like a common drunk, he was actually one of the best martial artists to ever live. 2 characters died, a third lost an arm. Next batch of characters didn't start shit with unassuming NPCs.
Honestly, that's perfect. Although I don't like the name Zach. I kind of like the idea if you called him Kyle.
Or Big Baz.
Big Baz. No, but I want like a stereotypical Kyle that punches holes into eyewalls.
Yes.
I need to make him a character now. Yes, he's going to have legendary actions. Punching through the eyewall.
All of his armour is just made out of monster tins.
Yes. Yeah. He will come soon. Check the store.
And he's going to have like an infinity gauntlet, but the infinity gauntlet, it's just all the different types of monster.
Yes.
Charisma-based skill checks are basically mind control. NPCs must do exactly what I want if I rolled higher than a 14.
I mean, just play a great old one warlock.
Yeah. NPCs will never notice when I cast a spell. What do you mean, verbal and somatic components? If there's a creature that isn't even a little hostile or scary, we're supposed to fight it. If we're using a map or have rolled initiative, this is definitely a combat encounter which the DM is forcing us to solve using violence. No. My nat 20 lets me do things that are impossible or extremely wacky. The world becomes a cartoon because I made a roll that had a 5% chance of making.
I mean, like, all I'm saying is the word wacky needs to become more part of common speech.
So does sly, just saying.
Sly as fuck. Is sly only a thing over here? I only found this out recently. Apparently nowhere else says sly. But you would have that.
Stop being sly, would you?
Yeah.
Stop being fucking sly.
Maybe we just use it more often.
Sly wee bastard.
Sly wee bastards.
We're allowed to do an infinite amount of conferring / table talk for the purposes of NPCs here standing right there being able to hear us. It's all out of character for the purpose of our character sharing information and planning. It's all in character. All of this can happen during initiative as a free action on anyone's turn and could go on as long as we want.
No, you see, the way I view it in my mind is, with a group of adventurers, would they not have maybe talked about this in advance? Like battle strategies, battle plans. If we come across maybe something like this is how we should react to it.
Yeah.
That's the way I would view it. It's like this sort of stuff has already been kind of spoken about to some degree during like maybe travel time or something. That's the way I perceive it. But yeah, you can't just do it whenever the NPCs are standing
right in front of you. No.
And it's a completely new thing that you could never have planned for.
Absolutely not. Wait. You actually expected me to read all of my class abilities and spells and understand how they work?
Don't call me out like that, bro. I'm still learning, okay?
Reading stuff and knowing how things work are the DM's job. I just read the name of the spell or ability and assume it works how I think it should work. If I'm wrong, you'll correct me. Now compete with my phone. Now compete with my phone to entertain me, fucker.
Oh, God. Yeah, I couldn't think of much worse than that, let's be serious. I mean, the problem is, the people that do that with the whole phone thing, I think they have to be too young, because, see, when you're, older, and you're, working full-time, see, being able to, meet up once a week is fucking hard. It's very, very difficult.
Yeah.
So, for me personally, I just don't get them.
I don't get it
I don't get them either.
Begging for advantage.
Hey. If you can be realistic with it, it's kind of can... okay, fine, I do beg for advantage.
Not knowing where anything is on their own character.
Yay!
It's me. Throwing dice like maniacs.
Frankly, I miss being able to throw dice. I turned the dice roller thing on Roll20,
yes,
and I do feel a lot better because of it.
Player has terrible charisma in game. Player has terrible charisma out of game. Player drops his spaghetti constantly in both. Player keeps rolling terribly and slowing the game down a lot. The DM straight up starts retconning his autism fest. That's how bad it gets.
I need examples. I want to know more. Do you want to know more? I want to know more.
Assumes all game expansions are included in the game. Beelines for the one forbidden thing. Just happens to be an idea for the last wizard in Dead Magic World. Purposefully breaks tension. Tries to turn the game into a nerd comedy hour when someone else is having a dramatic moment, or there's a horror-themed adventure.
Stop looking at me, Megan, I don't...
Okay. Makes a character who can only do one thing. Strikes me as an attempt to railroad the campaign towards one kind of adventure. Aloof arcane caster or rogue/assassin type who acts like he's just travelling with these people and not really part of the group. Yeah, fuck that. Resists groups formation. Yeah, it doesn't make sense to just trust someone instantly, but for the sake of the game and players who don't have unlimited free time, let's assume your old war buddies or grew up in the same village or something. Yeah.
Pretty trash across the board. Pretty trash. There's not much else you can really say about that. So, yeah, people are just shit, let's be serious.
Yeah.
I don't think we fell into too many of these.
Well,
anytime we do videos like this, let's be serious, anytime we do any video, I always try and, can I judge myself on others? Am I... I know I'm kind of bad, but I don't think I'm as bad as some people. If I was to grade myself on a scale, out of 10, I'd put myself as a solid 4.
Wait, 1 being
One being shittest, and 10 being amazing. I'd put myself maybe 4 or 5.
3.5, I would say for you.
3.5, I'm not that bad. I show up on time, most of the time.
Drunk.
Not all the time.
Not all the time.
Depends on what day it is.
But 90% of the time, it's all the time.
But look, the boys are having fun. I'm having fun. I'm particularly having fun. I don't know if they're having fun. They seem like they're having fun.
And then all of a sudden James comes in with a war song, so he's like, here boys, look, listen to this.
Yeah. By the way, let me just talk about my thing that I mentioned offhand. Or let me tell you this is a funny story for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
This is actually really funny, trust me guys. Trust me. Yeah.
Yeah, well, it looks like we're going to wrap up the video here, guys.
Yeah.
Anyway, if you have any of your own...
what bullshit do your players do? Or does your GM do? There's something that, hey, what are you playing at?
Yeah.
Why are you getting on like this? Is there any fucking need to be behaving in such a manner?
Absolutely no need. But yeah, let us know down below. And while you're down there, check out the links to the website for the t-shirts, the models, the subclasses, all that good shit.
Also definitely check out the Discord. Also, I'm being serious, Guardbros, if you're fucking watching this, why the fuck's the playtesting server for the Veil Guiders?
Get that up.
Just
get it sorted.
Get it sorted.
Yes.
You want to get more people playing it, because I think it's a cool system. I got over the goals. It's pretty much modified 5th edition. If you can play 5th edition, you can play this.
People will love it. People will love it.
I think it's pretty good.
Hit subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you get notified every time we post. And we'll see you in the next video. Bye!